Come on in, let's take a ride. Guaranteed we'll have a good time. Love and laughter's in the air. Come on in and grab a chair. At the King's Podcast. At the King's Podcast. At the King's Podcast. At the King's Podcast. News, hot topics, and much more. Bet you come back for some more. Spreading love and making you smile. Come on in and stay a while at the King's Podcast. King's Podcast. At the King's Podcast. King's Podcast.
Yo,
What's going on?
what's going on, brothers?
What's
feel
up?
like forever.
Yeah,
like forever. We
I
finally
already
back.
know. Finally back.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just address this. Gator was late again.
As usual.
And he can't.
Oh, it's not late. Stop lying.
Gator,
You wasn't on time
Damn sure wasn't.
Late. Y'all wasn't even started.
Gator, we
because you wasn't here.
You know
I
what?
wasn't late.
was waiting on you. It's
We on
always
your ass.
I've been here 20 minutes.
Hey, you
With y'all. So who was late?
It
You
look
just-
like you need to
Who
rub
was
that
late?
shirt. Rub
just-
that shirt with some weed
You
kill.
just, you
Man,
just
I'm
came.
trying to copy your outfit from the other video. So
I
shut
bet you
that
he got them shoes on with that shirt. He had to look down.
Yo, we back though, man. We
Yes, sir.
here.
We
We got
back.
everybody here, and we got an interesting topic today.
yeah, we do.
It's very interesting. It's been trending on all sites. People making fun of it. People are scared. I just want to know where y'all fit in on the spectrum.
Yes, sir.
I'm mark myself safe.
You gonna mark yourself safe on what?
Oh hell no!
You were really fat back then, though, wasn't you?
He had a neck. He had a little neck, maybe.
Yeah, that was before.
I don't know.
I had a neck then because I hadn't met J Kids yet.
I don't know. Hey, but he probably ain't say because the fat boy was getting pussy back then.
Oh
No, they
man!
getting it now.
What you trying to see him?
Damn,
You know
yeah,
what?
he hit you. He hit you. He hit you.
I'm
Below
sorry,
the belt,
James.
I might
I
add.
love you, James. But what we are talking about today, we're talking about a lot of you might be involved in that too. We're talking about the Freaknik documentary that's coming out
Supposed to come out this month.
this month. It's gonna be out. So if you own there, just know that I'm gonna be on there scanning. You hear me? I'm gonna be on there scanning, looking for them little hairdos where y'all had the little
The little-
crickles.
Yeah, the little finger waves.
Yeah, the
and
finger
other
wave.
moves. Hey,
Yeah.
and I tell you what, if I see one of these chicks that curve me, that like curved me back in the day, and your vagina is exposed on this documentary, I'm screenshotting it.
You know what?
Sending it all over the world.
But
Ooh.
let me ask you a question though. How can they post that? Like if you got people on there and they showing their body parts and shaking without no like, they just taking like home videos and pieced it together and made a documentary out of it.
Pretty much
How can they post people faces and stuff?
I
Like that?
think that
public because it's public. You're not protected in the public.
but I think they may have to blur out faces.
Yeah.
Because they didn't. It wasn't like no heavy internet back then like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So how is that public?
Because
no, it's public because they're out.
They're out.
They're
Oh,
in
you saying? Okay.
they're in the streets.
yeah,
In drop.
Yeah, I
top,
know that.
yeah, the same way they
Pulling down
posted
pants.
Girls Gone Wild.
Showing
You know
everything.
what? They
But
are.
girls, but Girls Gone Wild, they signed a waiver.
Yeah.
They was a company. That was a whole
Yeah.
franchise type thing. They had a whole thing going on.
Home video. Man, could you imagine if it was smartphones back then?
Man, listen, I'm pretty sure it's way more footage than what they got out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! What?
That's probably just one or two people's a few people's personal stash. Because everybody used to take cameras out there.
Big, huge, on the shoulder video.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The VHSs with the tape. You got to pop the tape in.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say I can't officially mark myself safe for a Freaknik.
I can.
I did some shit.
Okay, I got questions for you. So what cities are we talking? Because you got a couple. You got the Kappa, the Orange Crush, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you got
Black Bike Week.
Black Bike Week. That's on my end. And then you got Atlanta. And then you had Daytona. And I think you had Miami. And I want to say you had Tampa too.
Tampa, Fort Lauderdale.
So I'm gonna say Black Bike Week for sure. For damn sure. I went to Black Bike Week more than I went to Freaknik, but yeah. So I'm really not safe, and Kappa is hit or miss. I had kind of got too old for Kappa.
Let me tell you a messed up story about Black Bike Week. A lot of girls from my hometown, because Myrtle Beach 45 minutes away, like 50 minutes away from my hometown, and all the girls that used to get pregnant, they used to call their name at the end of the school to come up to the office.
Say what?
Like at the end of the day, when they do the announcement, like, yeah, football practice has been rescheduled, and could such and such a here, Sarah's here, and could just come to the office, you be like, oh yeah, all them pregnant.
Damn.
Like for real. And I think it was the reason because they didn't want them to have to walk in the hallway and get bumped in their belly and stuff like that. It was a reason, like Planned Motherhood or something. It was a reason why you be like, dang, that's a lot of people pregnant.
Planned Motherhood.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
But out of all of those we named, Freaknik was the wildest by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that.
Bike Week was wild, but
Bike Week was wild.
it was in Myrtle Beach. So Myrtle Beach, they didn't want us up there anyway. So what was crazy? So they did the Harleys the week before. So back then,
they called it the White Bike Week.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm so serious. You be like, I'm going to Bike Week. You be like, what week you on, white or black?
Yeah. So
yeah, it's to this day.
So the week before, when the Harleys was there, all the restaurants was open. You know, you can go to all these different stores and shops and all this shit. The week Black Bike Week hit, all that shit closed.
Wow.
They closed for the week. So they didn't want us there anyway. So it was really strict. So you'll see some chicks get on the back of the bikes. You might see some ass, or get on there with a skirt with no panties on. You might see some shit like that. And then the vibration from the motorcycle would make them, you know, come on your bike, and you have to go power wash your seat and all that good stuff. But so it's but Freaknik, it was like it was all allowed. Police was turning their eye to somebody getting some head in the trunk of a car going down, you know what I'm saying, Peachtree. It was just wild like that.
It was just going down.
So you could imagine, we couldn't have nothing like that today because
phones,
everybody, you know, the women's and the what you call it, how they're protective of women's rights, and you should.
Oh yeah,
but ain't nobody. But I read something earlier. They said the reason why Freaknik became such a of course, they didn't want you out there doing all that in front of in their city.
No doubt.
But they said the main reason why is because of the profiling of women. Like the women were starting to get like, raped and beat up and stuff like that. They say they said it jumped to like 400%.
Yeah,
wow.
Because people went down there with the intention, I'm about to smash as many chicks as I can smash.
Yeah.
Because they said it started out as for the students that couldn't go home, they just stayed around the party.
There's about 60 of them.
Yeah.
That shit blew up.
James, give us a little backstory on the documentary. You did some research on it.
Why you look at me?
Why did you look at me like that?
I ain't do no research on that.
I thought you had something to read. You had something to read, right?
Oh man.
Everybody had phones sitting on their head, right? This man got a little kickstand in the middle of his, sitting on top of his head. I thought he had a mohawk.
Mimi said Daytona Beach Freaknik. Okay.
Yeah, they had some up there too.
Yeah, it was Freaknik, Daytona.
Yeah, I know Chicago tried to do it and they didn't go through nobody's city, no permits, no nothing, and they were taking people to jail left and right.
They ain't want that. They ain't want the money from it. They ain't want nothing to do with that stuff.
So it's a lot of people that's gonna be seen on this documentary. That's probably a respected grandmother in the hood.
I want to ask people: do we know? Am I gonna see you on there?
Okay, so what's the difference from this and OnlyFans?
OnlyFans get paid. They get paid.
Okay, they get paid for it, but they still got to worry about in the next maybe 20 years.
That's with anything. That's if you
your kids got to deal with it and all types of.
If you send a video to a man, he can get mad and just drop it and expose you.
Yeah,
like
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know a girl right now. She got a whole her page. She ain't even getting the money from it.
Well, was it this one? This one, Amber Rose, wasn't her son going through something because his friends found out she got an OnlyFans?
Exactly, and there's gonna be a lot more going through stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta deal with the consequences of your actions at the end of the day.
Because Black China got rid of hers.
Yeah, she shut hers down.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, when you out there, you out there. Like, look at Kim Kardashian. That shit ain't never go nowhere.
Ain't never going away.
It'll never go. It'll never go nowhere. Look at Pamela Anderson. I remember she like one of the first ones.
Oh God.
Her and Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
That's one of the first ones. It ain't going nowhere. It's there.
I was looking at some old footage.
I mean, at the end of the day, I guess exposure is exposure.
Oh my God, yeah. This is a true statement, bro. What if somebody done changed their life and gave their life to God? And they it's part
of your testimony now.
But you know,
well, you're first lady. You're first lady.
Look where God has brought me from.
People lose jobs and careers. People lose jobs and careers over stuff like this.
I don't think they can hold that against you.
Just a lucky man.
We in a cancel culture. You know, they holding everything against you.
Yeah, bro.
But a lot of people, you're right.
Man, listen. Oh, he did this when he was 3. He stole somebody's crayon. Cancel him. you know that. You know that.
Yeah.
And that Me Too movement too. Yeah, that was me. I was looking for that dude. He touched me inappropriately. I knew he was on camera. Next thing you know, homie going down 20-something years later.
Oh my God. Imagine the Me Too movement that's finna happen because of this documentary.
Exactly. We have to look at the real factors of this. It might spiral out of control.
Hey, I need somebody to remove somebody.
And the way they do facial recognition and all that stuff nowadays, oh good Lord!
Okay, and I know we going broad, but Let me ask y'all this because that Me Too
Testing.
movement.
My mic still sound distant.
No, you
Nah,
good.
good.
When do y'all think enough time has passed? Like, let's say, like with Bill Cosby,
Mhm.
that shit was 40 years ago.
Okay.
And that man went to jail for something he did 40 years ago because that woman didn't open her mouth. And you know, y'all, everybody in here know what it was about. It was about some money. She needed some money.
So let's say this has really happened, right? So for the last 40 years, this person had to deal with that.
Yeah, but
emotionally, mentally.
I don't think it's fair. And I know we going way into a different topic. I don't think it's fair that you can get me whenever you can get a person whenever you think about it or whenever you feel finances.
Because to Jay's point, if you got to live with this every day for the rest of your life, why the fuck it take you 40 years to expose them?
And plus, you still gonna live with it after whatever happens to him to him. So you still got to live with the trauma regardless.
I just think that Bill got caught up in within a movement. That's how they kicked it back then. Whether you believe it's right or wrong, that's how they hung out back then.
Yeah,
they did.
Man,
that's how they
wanted did all that to discredit him because he tried to buy NBC 2 times.
I mean,
yeah, but
whatever it was, but he right. Like at the end of the day, like
when is the expiration?
When is the expiration date?
Because they got what you call it?
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations.
It was way past statute of limitations.
But let's talk about it how it is now. That you can be with someone and a year later they could be like, well, I wasn't in the mood back then, and I felt like I was forced into it.
Well, that's crazy.
And now next thing you know, you caught up on some charges.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Ain't no way in hell.
They took back consent.
Nah, we got to sign a disclaimer.
Yeah, I won't not.
So
doesn't have an expiration date. That's true.
That's true.
Well, how can you live with it for 20 years and then 21 years? You're like, okay, well now I'm finna tell.
Well, I can't speak for how a woman could feel because
I don't know how that.
I mean, I ain't saying like
no, we can never do that.
So was he actually charged with rape?
He was charged with some abuse with a substance because he gave him one of them things.
He did a deposition. He did a deposition where he told on himself, and they said they wasn't going to use it against him to prosecute him. But a new prosecutor came in, seen the deposition, and used it against him and charged him with it because he admitted to doing it.
Yeah, and it was messed up, but that's why he out of jail because there was a lot of wrongdoing in that.
Yeah,
that's why he got out.
Yes,
which R. Kelly got
100,000 dinosaur years.
But R. Kelly is not charged with. R. Kelly is not locked up for none of that. He locked up for racketeering.
Racketeering.
Yeah.
Which is, did he racketeer?
Illegal business practice.
What the hell is the definition of racketeering? What
illegal business practice?
It's like tennis. It's like tennis and racquetball mixed together.
But it's illegal business practice.
And somebody cried. Somebody cried, so that would a tear came in. Yeah.
All right, so we got some videos, man. Don't you got something to read?
Hey, man. Yeah.
What, bitch, you scared to read?
Nah.
Read what the Freaknik is about. Come on,
what
man.
the Freaknik is about? That ain't what no Freaknik about.
Ooh,
you know what?
Lord.
It's time for a commercial break because this nigga aggravating me. All right, so now we got a commercial break. Current BS, we're early. Let's go.
Well, for all the lesbians suffering from depression, the FDA has just approved a new drug to try to help this problem. It's called tricoxagan.
What? What?
What? Hold on. Oh, listen.
Can you repeat that? Please,
Oh,
please,
God.
Go to the
can
news,
you
please.
please repeat that.
For all the lesbians suffering from depression, the FDA has just approved a new drug to help with this problem. It's called tricoxagen.
I'm done. There you go, folks. That was a commercial break. Current BS with our very own Anchorman.
Oh,
You
God.
got me crying, bro.
I'm sweating. Right.
I mean, I want to know. I want to know how it works.
You want to know how it works?
No, I'm saying I want to know. Is it helping them out with their problem or what?
Oh, God.
I don't think a lot of them gonna take that.
You gonna get us canceled.
I don't even want to go on after that. Like, what do you, how you come back after that?
Man, we should have did. That should have been the last sentence.
That should have been the last one. I'm done.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I will be back with more news clips later.
oh, man.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Right there. I'm scared.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
But anyway,
Oh,
the topic
That shit
of
got me
tonight
excited, nigga. I'm sweating in here.
is Freaknik Documentary. Will we see your mama on there? And let's talk about it. All right, so we got some videos.
If any of y'all have never been to Freaknik, this is some of the videos we're about to play are kind of smallly depict what was going on in the streets of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Oh yeah, 1997. Once again, it's on. Ken Stu, Hot Rod in the house, and we gonna do this thing right for the 9-7, and it goes a little something like this. Sing it, baby.
It's a college reunion, and we're all excited. Yeah, we're having a party, and you're all invited. So let's get together. We got it going on. It's a Freaknik season, so get your freaks on. It's a college reunion, and we're all excited. Yeah, we're having a party, and you're all invited. So let's get together. We got it going on. It's a Freaknik season, so get your freaks on.
I'm gonna tell you what you want it is. It's a Freaknik, baby. It's a Freaknik, baby. Let me tell you where you wanna go. You want it is. It's the Freaknik, baby. It's a Freaknik, baby. Oh.
Look, when I say, is it me or does everybody you see look familiar?
It's like I know some in every clip. It's like, oh man, they look familiar.
Oh, God.
I promise you, I saw two people that I think I seen. Like I seen the lady at the grocery store. Like,
oh my God,
man, that's crazy.
I'm still laughing at the trifecta.
Me too, bro.
Oh my God.
Tricoxagen.
But this documentary gonna be tough, man.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna
It
touch
is.
a lot of people.
Hey,
But this was what everybody was talking about.
A
What
lot
y'all
of people
doing
got touched.
A lot of people got touched.
I
And it might be some shit to come up. Yeah, y'all see me on the video. I was being touched, but it was against my will. Now
Yeah.
they got the video of it. They might take that shit to trial, to court.
Jesus Christ, that's the side effects of Tricoxagen.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
It's this girl I went to high school with. And she funny. We're gonna get her on the show, and her name is Sharina, and I went to school with her. When I mean she don't give a damn what she say. How about they posted her as the what's that shit called when you see a video? The timestamp. She on the front of Black Bike Weekend. And I went to school.
You know what?
She in the promo.
She the cover.
Yeah,
she the cover girl.
They was doing a dancing contest, and she was like, "Yeah," and it was funny. I saw it on Facebook the other day.
So I got a funny bike week story. So we go to bike week, and this time we had one of the semi guys. They took a flatbed. We loaded all our bikes on a flatbed, strapped them down. It was like 20 some odd bikes, and he pulled. We flew, and he drove them down. So we had a guy, homeboy named G Money. We told him, "Hey, when you strap your bike down, put your kickstand up. The bike gonna move a little bit, with the rattling from the road. Loosen up the strap a little bit. You don't want your kickstand down." I said, "It ain't gonna fall. He gonna pull over, check the straps every so often." He ain't listen. So it bounced, and broke. So when we got to Myrtle Beach, his kickstand was broke. So if you know anything about motorcycles, if that kickstand is down, it won't start. So he had to rig it or something. But anyway, long story short, when you in Myrtle Beach, you rolling, you see some chicks. Here, we finna pull over that parking lot, put these bikes down, go over there and try to holler at them. G Money couldn't do that.
He gotta hold his bike up the whole time.
He would pull and just stand on the bike. He would just stand on the bike, right? So then if we go somewhere, we go anywhere. If it ain't got no trees, he can't go. Because he had to lean his bike up against the tree because he had no kickstand. No. So we went out that night. We rode to the sun. G Money went on back to the room. He went on back. So we get in about 6 a.m. from ride all night.
He mad.
We pull in. His bike is leaned up against my homeboy bike, and they chained together. So I sent a group text out to everybody that went with us at Myrtle Beach. I took a picture of it. I said, "Look at these two fag bikes leaning up."
You know what? Oh God!
Them niggas jumped me that morning, man.
That's crazy.
That shit was hilarious, man.
Hey, so all bikes don't come with that other thing on it. Like when you rock it back on both of them.
No,
not
double.
Yeah, the double.
You talking about a damn dirt bike, bro? That's what a dirt bike.
No, they come on motorcycles too.
And they come on bigger bikes because I just put one on mine.
Or scooters.
You mean you rock it back and it kind of set up?
Yeah,
the double.
Center stand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't come with them. Street bikes don't come with them.
Hey, I got a question. And this is just a random question. What if you found out that your parent, preferably your mom, had like a sex video out there? Like, what is your first reaction?
Was she wearing her choir robe?
What is your first reaction?
I don't know.
I wouldn't give a fuck. You grown. You did what you did. Fuck. Glad I ain't have to see.
Okay, Jay. Let's switch the question up a little bit. You walked in on your homeboy crib, and they watching a sex tape.
Ain't nobody putting it up there but Gator with that ugly ass shirt on.
I ain't did nothing.
Do it again, Bill. I'm do it again now.
All right. Look. I got one even better, right? Damn. And I shouldn't even be telling this story. But you know what? Fuck it. Me and my homeboys, he's probably about like 16, 17 years old. And we going up in the building on a weekend, Friday night. We going to do us. We got some liquor, the bud burning. Let's go on the staircase and get right. we walks in the staircase, and my man Pops is getting the sloppy toppy from,
From who?
from some random.
Is he still with his mom though?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this is my dude. Like, he walked in first and seen him and tried to back us out so we wouldn't see it, but we bum rushed and went up there like, what the hell going on? And sure enough, getting topped off by the random. So it's like,
Did he snitch? Did he snitch?
nah, he ain't snitch.
He called her random.
And we was on the floor that they lived on. That was the crazy shit. Like,
He tough.
he right down the hall from his crib. I'm like, yo, he wilding. Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know how I feel, man. Like that'd be crazy. Like,
Yeah.
but then I'll be like, y'all some nasty dudes, because y'all really looking at that. Like, I see what she looked like now, so y'all trying to imagine. Like,
Nah, I gotta disagree, because I got some homeboys who mama
tough.
yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? So
because hey, my let me hush. I forgot these.
so it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how I would feel about that right there.
Damn, tell you acting
We
like
fighting.
you're tighten up today.
But that's what's gonna happen shortly with all these OnlyFans joints. These young dudes are seeing these women come pick their sons and their daughters up, and they like, oh, and they finding out they got these pages, and they looking them up, and they going to find them. They coming to school showing everybody, look at such and such moms.
Cause soon as you get on there, you can download the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you pay that little money, download all them videos.
And you think these little young dudes don't know how to change dates to make it seem like they 18 or 21? They know what year to put in. They know what year to put up there so they could be old enough to get in these joints.
Yeah.
They ain't stupid.
You're right. You're right. Cause hey, we all did it.
So, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know.
God damn. So let me ask Gator something, because he ain't said on the whole show. Gator, have you ever been man raped?
Man, what kind of?
Ain't nobody gonna rape him with that fucking shirt on.
You know what?
Now
they seal your titties up.
Oh God.
Now we taking another break, man. We need another break. So now we got it's a special moment right now, because we're gonna have our brother Cortez tell us a wonderful, wonderful story. Story time with Cortez, everybody. It is now story time with Cortez.
You know how when you're blessed and you should always want to return that blessing. I had a situation where I was in a grocery store and just randomly just bought a little scratch off ticket. It wasn't that major. As I'm shopping, I'm just scratching off and realized that I had won $1,000. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jesus. Especially from a $10 scratch off. That's a blessing. So as I'm at the customer counter, turning my ticket in, I noticed a young lady at the self-checkout. She had scanned all these groceries and put them in the bags. It was her and her kids. She had 3 kids. And she put the bags in the cart. She was getting ready to pay. And for whatever reason, she had an issue with her card. Her bill was like $300. And I just seen the look of defeat on her face when her card didn't work. Now I had just won this $1,000, so I decided to be a blessing to this young lady. So I went over there and I stood by her and her 3 daughters, and I helped her put all $300 worth of them groceries back on the shelf.
Wait a minute.
Y'all be blessed.
Yo, I respect the kindness.
Y'all be blessed.
I
So
respect the kindness.
Wait a minute.
Chivalry is not dead.
I thought you were finna say something else.
that right there was story time with Cortez.
Chivalry
Fellas,
is not dead.
I guess give our brother a hand. Put that shit back.
Dog, she had shit in every aisle. And we put it all back.
Put it all back.
That was story time.
I respect you taking time away from your day to
Hey,
help her put her groceries.
And I didn't even buy nothing, so I walked out with that same 1,000.
That's crazy. You know what?
Oh God.
I guess God gonna bless you.
I hope.
He's blessed. He got his blessing. It's $1,000.
Well, I mean, I guess God gave him the strength to pick up all that stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
She had milk. She had a couple things of milk.
Did she?
Heavy ass water.
Let me ask you this: did she see you win that $1,000?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
But I kind of yelled, yeah, I hit.
so she knew.
She probably knew. She ain't know who, but she probably knew.
Gator, we in the podcast, Gator. Okay, remember podcast? That's where we at.
Wow.
Why you on me? I'm listening.
Okay,
All right.
that's what you doing. Where your ears at?
All right. So
He's a great.
okay, we talking about the Freaknik documentary.
Yeah.
You say what his ears at?
I just looked.
Where the rest of the pictures that's supposed to be up there on that
We
naked ass wall?
I can't see.
There you go. There you go.
Let's get it together. Hey, look. We talking.
I looked up and I seen and started his beard and his head. I ain't see no ear.
We are talking about the Freaknik documentary, but we talking about also this is the deeper thing in this. Sometimes your past can come into your future.
Yeah,
It come back a hundred.
And it's
Come back
affects
home
it.
to
Okay,
no
so
doubt.
this next clip is a lady. I'm gonna let her explain for herself. I'm gonna let her explain.
My name is Buffy Purcell. I'm a lot of things. I'm a nationally recognized tax and personal finance expert, media personality, former reality TV star, and I'm an author of Crawl Before You Ball. I have brand agreements and I'm a very serious person. I actually am a very smart, very serious person. But I just want to give y'all a heads up that there's a documentary coming out about a time in Atlanta when I was in college. And I was about 130 pounds thicker than a Snicker. And I may or may not have been seen in the streets of Atlanta wearing Daisy Duke shorts, dancing and acting a fool. And I may be featured in a documentary coming out on Hulu.
She definitely did something on her.
You
but
know
she's
what?
trying
No,
to put herself out there. That's all.
I'm looking forward to see if I see her on there.
She trying to downplay it,
But she's trying to put publicity. She's trying to get recognized.
but she definitely did something.
Like, see me in there. Look for me.
You could tell that it was more than how she explained it.
Exactly.
She done more than just dancing in the street and acting a fool. She
She
just,
They ran a train on
The
her.
one with the green doodle on her butt on homie thing. In the picture, they got her cheek spread.
Getty, what you said? They definitely ran a train on her.
They ran a train on her.
She might be from that picture Lil Duval
Yeah.
posted.
She,
Oh man.
yeah, she definitely doing image control. You right.
Yeah, you heard what she said.
Huh?
I was asking Gator. You heard what she said?
Shit, I don't know. Did you? That look like you wearing your headphones on top of your head.
What you supposed to wear them at?
Shit, you ain't got no ears either.
Wait a minute. He said either, so he admitted he ain't got no ears.
Bitch, I posted a video on TikTok the other day saying where the fuck my ears at.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is some funny stuff, man.
Hey,
Sick,
I
man.
don't know, bro. But like when you stay in those areas, like my brother's in here, Quentin Q Bean Rod, that's my brother. When you stay in those areas, bro, you just hear so many. You just see like girls, like being there, like at Black Bike Weekend, you see girls, you know, like you went to school with, and then like, okay, here you go, situation. They had a party at a hotel where we were staying at.
Mhm.
So I walk up in the party and I see these girls that I know supposed to be those girls. Man, those dudes were. It was some dudes out of town. And I'm like, you would I get back to dealer. Would I get back to dealer? Gator, is that you with Echo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody got an echo.
Yeah.
He came back and it started echoing. Oh my God. Y'all got me in tears.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
know. I know we've been talking about Freaknik and the different stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I never noticed Gator didn't have any ears.
Man, you know what I'm about.
I never noticed until he said that, and I looked up and I didn't see not one. Like right now, I don't see one ear.
First off, is how I got my phone position.
Gator, why are you echoing?
I'm not.
You need to hear it twice.
You echo. You got the podcast echo one.
Yeah. I don't think you can come back. Jay, y'all
Let's
didn't
go,
have
man.
no y'all didn't have like no events like that up there?
It really wasn't nothing up north. Like sometimes in New Jersey, they used to do something on the beach, but really, most people went to Virginia, like you know the
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach, yeah. But it was nothing like that.
Like an event.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, because I'm telling you, Freaknik was wild, bro. Like I seen chicks.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the convertible. So they either had a hatchback or some with a trunk, and they was in the trunk in bathing suits, pulling them down, playing with themselves. It was just a wild time.
Yeah.
And if Hulu tapped into that part,
It's gonna be people needing new jobs. It's gonna be people
New
relationships getting messed up.
Yeah.
First ladies are gonna get put out.
You can't put the first lady out.
Preachers are gonna get put out. Look,
that's a testimony. Look what God has brought me.
A testimony of what?
God has brought me from hoism to
right.
You're right. Because your past is your past, but it still can hurt your future. I don't care what you say. The only person that can get rid of your past is God. Man ain't like that. Man is not like that.
Yo,
Man is
for
not
real.
like that. I'm sorry. That's it.
But it's happening every day now. You know, things people done 10, 15, 20 years ago is coming back to haunt them now.
Oh, we had celebs.
So, yeah.
Too Short was a regular at Freaknik.
That's crazy.
A regular. Like I see him all the time. And the people that we used to go with, they were Masons.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of places where other folk couldn't get in, we was able to get in. Because they Mason brothers. I was like, oh, I'm loving this. Yeah. I'm like a sophomore in college. Oh, loving it.
Living it up.
There's been all types of human trafficking, all types of shit.
Ain't no telling what was going on down there. For real.
That's why I say right now, ooh, good Lord.
They could never get away because they was talking about bringing it back.
Yeah.
I remember a couple years ago they was talking about trying to do it back.
They were talking about bringing it back, but the mayor of Atlanta was like, hell no.
I know Daytona shut theirs down. I think Daytona was like one of the last ones to shut theirs down.
I want to say Atlanta's was the last one was 98, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's when Gator was born, something like that. So he wouldn't even know.
But back,
Yeah,
but,
I ain't gonna know what your old ass.
He went to Freaknik. He went to Freaknik and Sesame Place.
Shit, you were hanging out with Dollar Dollar.
He had twerking with Big Bird.
why y'all don't get it like that?
Because
man?
I let him make it, but when I looked up and just see no ears, man, I lost it.
he ain't saying nothing.
Them boys say he got Venus flytraps on his shirt. They just on you, Gator.
Damn, I mean, all y'all got floor shirts.
Who said that?
No mind.
That joint look like that little red thing look like a coochie on his period.
You know what? Oh,
Damn.
good Lord.
Somebody said unbutton the shirt. That's why I echoing.
Man, hold on, man. We got another video, man. We got another video.
Another video?
Yeah, we got
Let's
another
go.
video.
One more.
We got another video. We got one
You've been to Daytona. You've been to Fort Lauderdale. You've been to Panama City. You've been to Cancun. You've been to Montego Bay. But when you take away the sand, when you take away the water, and you put all those people on the blacktop in the Black Mecca, you get the Black College Spring Break. Welcome to Atlanta, Hot 97.5, the station where hip hop lives. It's Freaknik!
Now, if y'all didn't forget how y'all parents met, let me give you a brief history of what's going on with Hulu and Freaknik. And as you guys already know, Freaknik was an annual spring break festival in Atlanta, Georgia. It was primarily attended by students from historically black colleges and universities, or HBCUs, and it began roughly around 1983, and it all started from one small picnic. Now, according to Twitter, according to Hulu, they're actually bringing back a docuseries called Freaknik, The Wildest Party Ever Told, and it's going to be documenting the iconic beginning and the demise and how it actually ended. So I know that a lot of people are going to be super excited. I'm super excited to see it because although I was born in the 80s, I had no concept of Freaknik until like well into the 2000s. So are y'all going to be watching? I definitely am.
Bruh. I just said 83.
Yeah, 83. Shit. But yo, no lie, I looked like I was watching Hits from the Streets from BET back in the day when it came.
Man,
on.
let me call my mom
Like,
and see if
I'm about to watch
Freaknik.
Hey,
I know
you
my
know
mom
what?
would.
Yeah, my mom wasn't about that either.
That's
She was an OG
crazy.
then. Shit.
From 83 to 99. That's what he said, 98?
98. Yeah.
98, 99, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started as a picnic. It always starts out good, and then people want to have sex.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's just about with anything.
Yeah,
That's a good part to it.
Yeah, shit.
that's crazy.
That church started off small. Now it blossomed into a whole garden.
But you know, this should have been expected, you know, because
Not
they
too
bring
much
him
on
back
me.
so much. So this should have been expected to come out. You know, like I'm not surprised that it came out with everything else
I would
from 20, 30 years ago for you know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't say initially like living it, I would have never thought that this would come back like this. Just
Yeah.
because people left Freaknik and went back to normal life.
normal everyday life.
Nothing never happened.
And you never heard of it because the cell phones weren't out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you had one guy and he had one camera. So whatever he caught on that camera, it just was on that tape.
Nah,
Like they didn't have a.
they used to sell tapes of those. They used
But
to
they
have the cassette
Yeah,
tape, like the VHS tape.
90 in the early 90s. But if you got a guy at 89, first of all, where you get a video, how you afford one in 89?
Most people have VCRs. They would sell the tapes.
If I could recall, though, the Freaknik and Orange Crush were kind of like a week or two apart. So they were leaving one going to the other one.
Because you got people that actually made money off of making those type of videos about it.
I remember
Yeah.
those. I remember stealing them tapes.
Yeah, they
was doing the watch. I used to steal them tapes.
When I was there, niggas was still had them. They didn't even have the handheld joints yet.
They had
Yeah,
the
but
big shoulder.
Big joints.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no way to mass supply that. You know what I'm saying? See, Girl Gone Wild was a company designated to broadcast that. They got it out there. They knew they can make the copies. But if you got Tony and Tony just recording you and his homeboys, you might get 3, 4, 5, but you ain't had 1,000.
Not on the level of Girls Gone Wild.
Facts. That's crazy.
Oh no, never on that level. They had infomercials and all that. For them.
Right. Nigga, they had
Late night,
commercials and everything.
3 o'clock in the morning. All you see is Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Hey,
You like what the like?
I remember Girls Gone Wild.
Celebs co-signing. I think Snoop was on one.
Yeah, Snoop was
They
on.
was in New Orleans, Mardi Gras, like crazy.
I remember
Like,
Snoop. I remember Snoop was on one because they was going around in my school. Snoop was on one. He was getting fellatio from one while he playing the video game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, you know they still looking for that boy. He's somewhere where they can't get him.
Oh,
I was talking about who started it.
Yeah, the one who started Girls Gone Wild.
He made so
Girls
much
Gone Wild.
money.
Yeah,
And bounced.
Wow.
yeah.
All right, y'all. We have 51 minutes. It's time for another commercial break. We're gonna have church announcements with Brother Cortez and me, yours truly. Let's go.
This is brought to you by Tricox again.
You know what? I can't. How y'all fellas doing today?
Hey, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Blessed and highly favored.
Mm-hmm.
These are the church announcements for our one and only King's Podcast, Church of God in Christ by Anointed Highway.
Amen, amen, and amen.
I just want to start out with the sick and shut in. We're going to pray for Brother Chris.
What did happen to Chris?
His ears fell off. When they fell off, they fell into a beautiful garden.
Ain't nobody tell me nothing.
Trees and everything is just around. So his ears fell off into a garden and probably some birds or antelope, something in that shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, in that garden that it fell off into.
Jesus. I would like to, excuse me. Could y'all please pray for Deacon Jenkins? Lord, he was diagnosed with shoulder cancer.
Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Yes, and the doctors had to remove his shoulders.
Jeez.
So we need the church to come to his home. We're going to cut all his shirts into capes. Whew. Let's come together for it. Please. Please.
Wait a minute. You said a brother had shoulder cancer?
Yes.
And now
In both shoulders.
And now they got to cut off all the. They got to do what to his shirts?
So we're going to cut all his dress shirts into capes. So he going to have the top button.
So he gonna have Kate, that nigga named Super Shoulders.
Skip.
Super Shoulders.
Y'all forgetting about Brother Trey breast reduction.
Brother who?
Brother Trey about his post-op breast reduction. He did. That's why he ain't been on the show.
And anybody who don't recognize that's Hurricane Chris, you can tell by his hair.
Follow here, bitch.
Hey, baby.
So yes, that y'all please pray for Deacon. He wants to be called Deacon Oblong now because he on his shoulders. They prayed for him in the hospital after they removed his shoulders, and he was shouting like this. See that?
You know what? When we're gonna send this out to the deacon, the brother with no shoulders.
Bank head bounce, shouted.
Lean on me. Well, you can't lean on him because he ain't got no shoulder. This is hard.
Lastly, would y'all please pray for Mother Wells and Brother Jones. They're both in those motorized wheelchairs. And they came up to altar call last Sunday. Lord Jesus. They both caught the Holy Ghost. When they caught the Holy Ghost, their motorized chairs was rolling around the church. And they collided by the altar. Both of the motorized wheelchairs were stuck together. It threw Mother Wells by the third pew. Her slip was short. The collision was so hard, Deacon Jones' teeth in the communion.
Jesus.
They both had insurance. They exchanged insurance information. He's a little shooken up with anxiety, but they need our prayer. So can we please?
Yes. I have a. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to know who the fuck y'all talking about. Cause my mama named Mother Wells.
Oh God. Yo. Oh Lord.
y'all find this real fun. Okay.
There you have it. There you have it, children. There you have it. That was our church announcement. Come on and put your hands together and give God some praise. Thank
I
you.
ain't giving God shit talking about my mom.
Oh God.
Oh God, man, look. Y'all, I can't do this with y'all.
And look, this is kind of how we're gonna script our shows from now on.
Just gonna go with it.
Gonna go with it. We're gonna do breaks where we be ourselves. What got us in this position in the first place.
Hell no, man. Y'all ain't else. Who the fuck is Mother Wells?
We're not talking about your mom. We didn't know your mama name was Wells until you just said something.
Wait a minute, is she in the one of the little motorized cars?
Answer.
No, No.
Oh, hell,
Y'all ain't what, but y'all ain't worth a damn, boy.
What's funny, nigga? This nigga mad for real. I can't do this, man. I can't do this.
Oh my god. Hey, you know how somebody be sitting in the back and listen to them say, wait a minute, they talking about my goddamn mom.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I'm done.
Oh. Hey, but hey, I look forward to seeing this documentary, man. I just pray and hope I ain't on it. If I am, I just deal with it.
It's gonna be a good one.
If you on there, just know, and I see you. I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know.
Hey,
Real.
If I go on your page and just put the eyeballs on there, get y'all see. I see you did.
Hey, but you know what though? This is what we need to do. When the documentary come out, we need to call ourselves the Freaknik Investigator.
Oh man, yeah.
And we need to find out who some of these people and where they are today.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And if we even able to notice them, because you know the fat culture that took over since then.
Exactly.
So it's
the what culture?
Fat.
The BBW.
This nigga stay trying to get us canceled, bro.
The BBWs.
Once again, this podcast is brought to you by Tricox again.
And what is Tricox again?
This is for all the lesbians suffering from depression.
FDA approved. FDA approved.
FDA approved.
Right.
We gonna get canceled. We gonna be on air long.
Oh my god.
But man, fellas. Y'all got anything else y'all need to add to what has happened?
We gotta do the weather.
Yeah, Gator.
I ain't said I was doing it.
I'll do the weather.
We'll
Hell, I thought you was
bring the weather
doing
in next
You
week.
know what? Nah.
Your shirt saying tropical.
Tropical.
And your hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah, I said
It's a cigarette smoke storm coming to New York. And it's gonna just be blacked out everywhere. So stay indoors. It's gonna be real ashy out there. So just take your umbrella and stay indoors. It might sound like
that's the best you can come up with. No ears, having ass nigga. No ears, no hairline, nothing. Everything just gone.
Why are y'all so hard on Gator with that picnic table ass shirt on?
He looking like a whole Muppet over there.
Man, y'all hold on, man. Y'all leave Gator alone. Leave Gator alone. Leave Gator alone about the weather. He ain't heard this.
Hey, first of all,
the sun coming out.
Don't be using me as no excuse, nigga. That was a swim trunk.
I don't care. It was Florida. I'm finna do it with this shirt.
Oh my God! Look at this comment.
You know what?
God damn.
I got Prime.
Same day delivery. The donation.
I just see. Well, you need to get some headphones. Hey, so I just see.
And put them on what?
I just seen some figures in the store today. I could have got them motherfuckers.
That bitch put the headphones on the cheeks.
Hey, you gotta order a rack for him too.
You gotta get some brackets.
Keep them coming.
Oh God.
Keep them coming.
His kickstand broke.
I know what's wrong with it. He ain't got no ears in it. You know what, man?
Oh
I
God.
think that's a really, really good way to end it today, man. That's, oh my God.
Somebody say these cheekbones.
He had a reverse ear infection.
How long is this gonna last?
Gator, fight back.
I ain't gotta fight back.
Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Oh,
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig.
hey, y'all. Hey, we got to embellish. You know, we got the. This is what got us here. This right here. Look at that. Early, somebody on you.
On you.
But I'm saying we already know Jay got my neck. So what I need to keep saying for?
Look, man, it's been a.
Hey man, every time that light movie put another part in Gator head.
You know what?
Well, you must have enough light your whole life.
Oh, what now?
You must have enough light in your whole life.
Man.
And that'll be it. We have had a great show today, man.
But you don't talk in the podcast, you get roasted for the whole podcast.
This ain't my topic, so I ain't
Keep it
going to
going.
Freaknik. I ain't old enough to know about Freaknik.
You got the
so
Freaknik shirt on. You're wearing the apparel.
Hey, I think they took Gator out of the incubator too fast.
Nah, Gator.
He ain't glow up yet.
Hey,
that big
man,
ass
why
thing with your ass on.
Oh shit! Somebody said Gator an old man, baby.
Somebody say Jay got a brontosaurus neck.
He got jumps. Oh God.
That old sperm, it went to the egg like this.
Hey, that's perfect. Like, move, nigga, you jive turkey. I'm here.
I was here first, jive turkey.
First jive ass turkey.
Yo, bitch chose me.
Don't be no jive turkey too close to Thanksgiving.
Look, y'all, it's been fun, bro. I have not done this with y'all all night.
Oh yes, sir,
Hey.
man. It's always a pleasure, man.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Oh God.
For real. And Gator, this is gonna happen to you every show until you be on time.
Exactly.
Bitch, I wasn't late.
You still holler, he still holler, he wasn't late. Hey, give us that 5 more minutes. Y'all give us that 5 more minutes. Give that 5 minutes. He keep lying.
They ain't gonna say, I just got this message.
I just got this. Just
Do you
random.
Do you have to water that shirt?
Yeah, I just had got it. Bitch, I just had woke up. Shit.
I want to end this shit.
You gotta water that.
I almost slammed my computer down.
Oh God.
You know what? I ain't gonna argue with the comments because y'all can't get in.
Oh God.
Yeah, because your shirt keeping us out of all the trees and shit.
I'm glad you can see the comment, because I know you can't hear him.
Take your headphones off.
If you don't end this,
Take your headphones off. Put your head Take your headphones off and put them straight. Put your head straight in the camera without the headphones.
What they don't see, they can't talk about, right?
I know, hell no. Take your headphones off and put your head straight.
It's bad because even get closer, you can't see them. They go back further and further.
Oh my God.
You can hear everything. Them big ass ears.
Oh my God. Hey.
This is retracted.
Hey, I forgot. Hey.
might be a disability.
Hey. Hey, look.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's crazy is,
Your TikTok thing. Go wild.
hey, what's crazy is I just saw that Gator got earphones in.
Oh, What?
I seen the wire at the body.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, he
He's
do.
got a hole in the side of his head.
They're invisible.
He got earphones in. Oh shit! Somebody say he got him going in his eyes.
What is that gator dress like a disabled kid?
End it before we get. Look, y'all, it's been fun.
Hey, look, hold on. You remember on that movie Django, that lady said, "You wanted to wear that?"
You won't dress like that.
Hey, Corey said his ears late. Oh my
All right, look,
God.
y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all all night.
All y'all gotta go live, so remember that.
Hey, man, Corey been on one, man. Corey said, do water sit in the dent on my forehead.
Boy, driving, trying to drive with them little ass teeth now. Motherfucker look like they could bite through a damn train.
Oh man.
Lord Jesus.
Speaking of bite,
You can look us
Never
up
mind.
as our names.
Yeah, my TikTok name is
oh my God.
Tim_murder. We gotta find.
I'm CL Samuels.
I'm Mr. J Kitch.
I'm big early.
King Gator boy.
They can't hear. You need to put something about hearing on your shit, or no ears. Or...
That nigga the hearing.
Quartet, them fat ass ears you got.
I donate a little bit to you too.
I don't need them.
You the hell if you don't.
I don't want them big ass ears.
Hey, I gotta give it to my boy though. He's still supporting them blind barbers.
Well, they still looking for.
I gotta go.
I wanna go.
Your day
We gotta go, y'all. We gotta go. I'm crying and shit. I don't know if it's because y'all so funny. I don't know if it's because y'all so funny or Gator got my allergies acting up with that damn shirt. It's time to go.
Hey, I can see the pollen flying on that motherfucker.
Oh my God. That's crazy. But man, look, we appreciate every single last one of y'all.
Hey, that shirt look like a quarter pound of weed.
Let's set this shit straight about my touchline. While y'all
Set it straight, Gator. There you go. Set it
y'all
straight.
shit ain't straight. This shit motherfucking crooked. Anyway,
That ain't set this
my
straight.
shit ain't motherfucking crooked. When I was younger, I fell through a glass table, and my hat was broke right there. So
And they cut your ears off too.
And Jay, not too much. You over there looking like Gumby. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Somebody in the ear pocket.
Oh my God.
That man say he fell through a glass table.
Cut his ears off.
I feel for you, bro. But that made it worse.
I don't know who this is. Put your real picture up. Probably a big bitch anyway. Big stanky bitch. Big doodoo draw wearing bitch.
All right, y'all.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
look, we appreciate y'all.
I bet you got black eyes.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Big bitch.
Thank y'all for coming. Make sure y'all tell somebody about it.
You got mad.
Corey with them little ass teeth. Raising body built bitch.
Gator mad.
Who you is, Mildred?
This is going wrong.
Looking like a fucking body.
Oh my God! Somebody say he got pigeon ears.
What the fuck you talking about? Your V-shaped, W-shaped walking ass. Leave me fuck alone.
Look, y'all.
Oh my
Look.
God.
Somebody say your mammy.
Well, you talking about mama don't look like you. Please don't let me put your picture up there.
God.
Please don't let me put your new picture
Hey,
up.
look.
Oh God. Oh Lord. The Keebler is mad.
Point of order. Point of Miss Herkenroder. Point of order.
All right, y'all get off there now.
Somebody say a bird flew out that shirt.
In the comments, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna cut
Come on. Come on now. Hey, look, man, we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate everybody.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We thank y'all for supporting us, man. And look, if there's anything we can do for you, we'll do a bet.
Somebody say you freaknik ass mammy.
Mimi. I'm gonna respect.
He was born around 98. Yeah, it's about right.
Hey man, I just got dizzy, man.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm crying for real.
You never told that story. We wouldn't even
I'm
going through
motherfucking goddess. Bitch, you ain't no damn goddess.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. Look, we look. I done tried to end this shit 5 times. Y'all, we done.
I didn't call them on you.
Just think, why you throwing all them jokes? You got that white shit that been on your fucking knees that won't come off when you walk.
Hey, you know what?
I'm about to end it. I'm about to end it.
End it.
I'm ending y'all. Peace. Love y'all, man.
Hey, they say a moment of silence for good
It won't let me end it. Nah, don't end
Oh God. Oh, you got a whole lot to say there.
I want to get up and rock the fuck off.
Oh God, it's your girl beautiful on them hard, her and Justine.
Hey man. Look.
Oh, she must have seen that picture you posted.
Don't worry about it. That's why she do look like the secretary of Monster Inc.
Man.
Always watching.
Oh my God, I can't end it. We stuck, yo. What kind of shit is this?
Hey, yo, Mimi, keep my moms out of it, yo. I don't do mama jokes. I don't even do them.
Oh, come on now, Gator.
Nah, I don't do mama jokes. That
Why we can't end it, bro?
Real. Oh, he getting his feelings. All right.
I ain't getting in my feelings, but you need to pump up your chest.
Pump up your ears.
Gator, you don't even know car seat, do you?
Shit, you don't need no lift to put you in that.
Nah, he sit on 3
Ask the
encyclopedias.
question, man. You